What is up, guys? It's your boy Frill Shocker, the nicest channel here with our Week 1 WWC matchup going against the champion himself from Season 3, Ian and the Ladner Lanterns. This is a hype match if you guys know, but if you guys can, hit that like button at the start of the season of WWC, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join the Frill Shocker crew today, because you be thrilled with the king of the crew. I'm hyped because this was an epic battle, which obviously it's been about 30 or so minutes since the battles last happened, so I am pretty goddamn hyped from it because it was a really good match. So first off, Ian did not bring Tangro. That was huge, which means my Dracovish is free reign in this game. 150% is free reign in this game, which means I can pretty much start clicking buttons with my Dracovish, which is really, really good. He did bring the Heatran, which I was a little surprised about, but I know Ian. He's a champion of maybe 1 or 2 leagues, WWC and everything like that. And I will say this, last time I faced Ian, which a lot of people probably don't remember since I deleted my channel, and so that was, again, I'm stupid and kicking myself after that. Last time I faced Ian, I did beat him in the regular season, but I did get a lucky pair against his Mega Mewtwo Y, and I think a pair that mattered on his Crocodile. I don't really remember specifically, but in the end, the one with the Mega Mewtwo definitely mattered the most and cost Ian the match. So I technically have beaten Ian before, but it was because of hacks on my side. So this was a match for me to redeem myself, I felt like, because I want to show that I can play good. I know I can play good, and I want to do the best I can in this league. So without further ado, let's get started with Week 1 of WWC Season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Grimmsnarls. He's going to actually lead off with his Heatran here. I'm actually going to go straight to the light screen. He's going to click stealth. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to mess up my speaking right here. He goes for Toxic, which was a really good play on his part right there. It was a smart play. I'm going to go straight into my Blastoise, and I'm going to click Rapid Spin here just to get a speed buff and get rid of these Stealth Rocks. Just because, for one, I don't really need Stealth Rocks on my side of the field. I'm going to go into Toxicity here, and he actually reveals to have Knockoff, which is really good prep on his part there. I click Boom Burst, and that is a specially defensive Donphan. But Donphan ain't taking one of those. I click Boom Burst here again, and right here I was in a situation. Overdrive doesn't exactly kill him yet. If I get another Boom Burst shot, then I do. But the problem was this. I was thinking to myself, I got the light screen up. I should live in Earth Power. Unless he roughly gets a max roll or something like that. Unless he is modest and has a really strong amount of investment. And then he can do that. Turns out he had a strong amount of investment and killed my Guitar Hero. And I was a little low-key panicking here. Because this was the win con. If I could if I can get my shift gear off, I win this matchup here with my Well, it would have been a little less of a win and stuff like that, but I would have had won the game competently with my Toxicity, but that went down, so I was a little scared right there, because now there's 2 things that happen here. One, he can start sending Toxic Spikes against me if he has it. But I'm going to Mr. Vish here. I'm going to click my Substitute like I always do. Right here, I click Substitute again, and the reason, I know a lot of people are going to be like, why the heck did you click Substitute again? I first off don't know if Baneful Bunker's poisoning activates when you can hit it behind the sub. I don't know if I would have been. If anyone knows that, please let me know that in the comment section below so I can know that for future reference. But that was the only reason I did that. But right here, I'm just going to stay behind my sub, and I'm just going to click Psychic Fangs. There's nothing else I need to do here. And you can see we do such good damage, Mr. Vish. And right here, I'm just going to click sub again. There was no reason not to click sub here. And he's just going to click that, which is fine with me. I'm just going to click Psychic Fangs again here. Because we get another good high roll right there. The max I think we're doing is like 47 to 48 or something like that. So right here, I'm just going to look at Psychic Fangs again. So he's going to click Recover. But now he's in a situation where 2 of my Vicious Wrens does put a chance to a KO him here. We go for the 1 here. He's going to go for the Toxic Spike right here. And now he's just going to switch out here. I could have predicted that and gone straight for a KO here, but I'm just going for the Psychic Fangs, a smart play right here. I'm actually going to go for the Ice Fang here, and I want to say I did completely change up this moveset. First off, I didn't say this already as well. I'm sorry I'm speaking so fast. It's just because I'm usually a fast commentator for these battles. I changed up Aerodactyl to Grimmsnarl from dual screens, with Darkest Slayer and Drain Punch. I realized that screens were super good versus Ian since I knew he wasn't going to bring Defog and I knew he was going to bring Rapid Spin. If I didn't bring screens, I think it was going to be more of an uphill battle because Tailwind was going to be more of an offensive pressure. I also did get rid of Leech Life, and Earthquake for Psychic Fangs, which I originally had, and for the Ice Fang, which I originally had as well. Ice Fang was there because if I did weaken down Dragonite, if he didn't have leftovers, boom, I one-shot. And plus, I two-shot with my Strong Jaw against it anyways, and I can always, if I get my sub up, be always able to click a button versus him regardless. And this is why another reason why I clicked Ice Fang. I clicked Ice Fang here just in case if he wanted to try to go into his Helios gear for the Water Absorb right there. But he's going to go for the Shy Sock here. I'm going to go for my Vicious Rent, and you can see that is a defensive Mew. I'm going to go into my Ganon here as he reveals to have Nasty Plot. So he's a bit bulky with Nasty Plot, which is something I would have done. I'm going to go for my Light Screen here. He's going to predict to go for the Toxic right there, but I'm going to click Drain Punch here and really chip this thing down to a point where I may or may not be able to knock it out again. Right here, he's going to go there. I'm going to click Drain Punch again, and he makes a smart play there on his part to do that. Toxic's going to start racking up on me. I'm going to go ahead and save my Grimmsnarl. And right here, I'm just going to Rapid Spin right here. And this is where Ian has got... He's got a part of his strategy here, because I'm going for the Dark Pulse here. I needed him to get flinched. That was the only way I won this game. Right here, if I had flinched him, I pretty much could have clicked Aura Spear right there and won this game. Or just Aura Spear freely. But right here, I'm going to click Dark Pulse here. And right here, I'm clicking Aura Spear. And he does not choose to be Scarf, which was huge for me right there. Right here, I'm just spamming Rapid Spin. If he just gets one layer of Toxic placed up, it's not bad. Leo has done his job. He pretty much did what he had to do and was just beat down teams, which was really good. But right here, we're going to go into Bobber here, and I got to go for the download, which was definitely the right play on my part here. I'm going to click Thunderbolt, and look at that damage. And right here, I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. I lose nothing clicking Thunderbolt here. And he goes into his Heatran, and he's going to go ahead and sack off his Heatran to me here. As he's going to click Flamethrower as his revealing moves. He didn't have a Steel-type move whatsoever, which was very interesting versus my team, but it made sense. And right here comes going to Aerodactyl. He's just going to go ahead and go for the Fire Fang here. Fire Fang, that crit nearly didn't matter. I was going to die to Toxic on the next turn, so I'm going to go Grimmsnarl. He's going to go for the Stone Edge as I click Reflect here. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and click Drain Punch as he's going to predict me to one instead of my Light Screen. I don't think there's any point of me that crit really mattered on him right there. So I go for the Darkest Lariat. And I'm really mad at myself I didn't click Drain Punch there. Because if I had clicked Drain Punch right there, that would have been maybe a near dead or a really severely weakened Aerodactyl right there. And I'm really kicking myself for that. But I go for a Darkest Lair, which did about the same damage beforehand. And right here, I'm just going to click Darkest Lair again. And right now, I go straight on my Ferroform. I'm just going to go ahead and click Gyro Ball. I got to hope and pray to God I do not get burned. We don't get burned. Ferroform's well trained, and we go for the kill right there. He's going to go for the Roost on his Mew here, protecting me with a switch out here. I'm going to click Toxic. Luckily, got that Toxic land. And right here, I'm just going to go straight for my Leech Seed right here, as he is going to be clicking Nasty Plot here. I need my Seeds to land. My Seeds land, which were huge for me right there. And right here, I am just going to click Gyro Ball. There's no other play I need to make. Right here, I click Gyro Ball here. And you see I'm going to be doing 48%. And with the help, with this Leech Seed. So I'm just going to click, I'm going to swap right out here on the prediction of an Aura Spear. And there was a bit of a, the reason why I made that, I want to explain why I made that switch real quick. I made that switch because I need Ferroform in the back. Because if Ferroform's in the back, it beats. It really just beats. It will beat the thing here. Because there's nothing he can do to beat this thing. He would never be able to beat it. And it does save me differential. But Ferroform picked up 2 kills, my mind you. Killed a Mew and a Mega Aerodactyl. And at this point, Ian, I think he realized that he can't win this match. So he's just going to go ahead and knock off here. I'm going to click another Psychic Fangs. And I am going to win Week 1 versus Ian in the WWC. Massive GG's to Ian. This was a fantastic game. 44-turn game to start off the season for WC's Gamma's division. What a way to start it off. Mr. Vish in Ferroform putting in the works. And shoutouts to MVP title goes to Grimmsnarl for his support with those screens. But that's going to be the Week 1 battle, guys. Again, GG's to Ian. I've been FERRO+VISH, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, guys, I'm with Mr. Vish. Bye-bye.